A huge shout out to my sponsors listed above. If you have not checked them out, go give them a like and follow. Amazing products for amazing people. You guys are going to see a little bit of the dock fishing. Then right after the dock fishing, I'll go right into the fishing report. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe. So today we're going to be trying different thumpums. I think Willie's going to be using the Fire Tiger. It's got anise oil scent, scales fish attractant, and this has the shrimp fish attractant on it. And I've left it set in these bags here, and as you can see, it absorbs it right in. I'll show you. There's still a little bit of juice in there, but you can't really, it really absorbs it in there real good. And if you leave it set for a week and a half, I mean, these have been setting since ice fishing season, but the scent is unbelievable. So the longer you leave it set in there in the shade, but where it's warm, it just really infuses these baits. So we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna try the shrimp scent, and Willie's gonna try the anise oil scent on these. So Scales fish attractant really does work. Obviously they're the thumping plastics. So I'm going to try the ice spike here, bubble gum with shrimp scent, and he's going to try the Fire Tiger mini split tails with anise oil scent. We'll see what happens. Big old carp right there. Big old carp. I'm going to drop this down in front and see if it will hit it. It's going to hit it. Ooh, he missed it. I'm going to drop it back in front of him. He actually swung at that. It's that shrimp set. Here he comes back again. Going to hit it. Dock with this jig right there, right away. What do I got there? Look at that. Look how bad he took that down his throat. Shrimp scent by Scales and bubblegum thump him right down his throat. Now when you get these down there like that, you just push your thumb on that jig and pop your jig back out, and then it'll run right back up just like that. There's a bite right there. There he is. A little bluegill is down there in the grass. So, seems like the fish are down a little bit deeper today, actually. And he took the end of that thumping right off, I see, but I'll use it just like that. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going to drop it down. Working the water column. There was a hit and I missed it.
Lost your thumpum.
Lost my thumpum. He took my whole thumpum, so I'm going to put another one on. Going along this dock here. And we got us a little bluegill. A little bluegill. And he took that thumpum right down his throat again, as you can see. And like I said, you just push on your tungsten to pop it sideways so you don't hurt these fish, and you throw them back. Alright, and then the bait kind of got messed up here after a while, so what you want to do is just rehook it. You don't have to throw the bait away, just rehook the bait on from a different side, and it sets perfect. Got a baby garfield out here. See if it'll bite. See if I can get it to bite. Oh, there he goes. Got me a ditch pickle. Come here, little thing. Come here. Little ditch pickle. Gonna see if there's a bass under here. There's a bite. There's a little crappie. A little black crappie. So I like that shrimp scent. Hitting it more than the anise scent so far today, Will. You might have to change up to a shrimp scent. You might want the shrimp scent. But There he is, a little black. So I just had something break my line. And Willie's got one right here beside me. Didn't even say nothing. Got himself a bluegill. And he switched to that shrimp scent, pink bubblegum ice spike. So get him back in, bud. There we go, that's a nice one. Look how far he took that thump him down in there. There we go. I'm talking about crappies, bluegills, the bass. We just got snapped off on 2 pike, but so far so good. Hey everybody, welcome back to Spars Outdoors, and this is your fishing report for the week. I got a couple great videos coming up of walleye whipping, caught some big salmon. As you can see, we got the baby in the back seat with Holly. We're at Blue Water Urgent Care right now. Sean Jr. decided it was a smart idea to take his bike and hold on to his brother's car and try to do a stunt, and he's in here right now. Looks like he's got a broken ankle and he's bruised up pretty good. His wrist or whatever you call it, hon, what's it called? They're like ace bandage. They look like they got sprained. So he's in Blue Water Urgent Care, so I'm gonna do the fish report right here because my life is hectic and busy at all times. I'm supposed to take out Orlando and Jay tonight. John Latham was supposed to go, he had to cancel. We're gonna try to go out tomorrow night. But whipping's been hot, so let's just get right into the fishing report. We'll start off on Lake St. Clair. I'm sorry about the baby crying in the background, but this is the life of the Spars Outdoors. We've got a cute baby back here, and she's going nuts right now. But let's start off down on Lake St. Clair and see if I can. Let's see if I can keep my focus here while this is going on. Let's right down on Lake St. Clair, smallmouth bass and muskie fishing is on fire. The perch that I heard, the numbers have kind of slowed down, but I'd expect that to pick up. That's kind of odd. That's kind of odd to me. I know they're getting perch, but they're not getting huge numbers like they were. They're getting walleyes out there. They're getting walleyes. I don't know exactly where they fish out there. Like I said, I'm not a Lake St. Clair guy this time of year. John covers that really well with his fish report down on the Lake St. Clair area. But they're getting walleyes as well. Over by Belle Isle, I know they were getting some walleyes. But the smallmouth and muskie fishing, we're going to keep covering that because that's phenomenal. If you want to go catch smallmouth and muskie, even offshore, you go down there right now and you can catch smallmouth and muskie. Pike fishing is phenomenal from shore. A lot of bluegills and panfish going on in all the cuts, marinas, even on the outside seawalls up there along in Fairhaven and Algonac area. If you can get into marinas, that's going to be a good spot to fish for pike and panfish, as you guys would know that fish down there. Harrison's Island, there's some crappies going on. With all the lily pads that popped up and slowing things off, there's a lot of bass fishing going on right now over there. I know a buddy that's went over there and did really well on perch in a private marina. He's got permission to fish for that private marina though, so he's the only one I think can fish in there. There might be another guy or two, I don't know, but there's some jumbo perch going on. So it's a good time to fish on Lake St. Clair, Harrison's Island area. Get over there where you can go catch some fish, have some fun. Let's head down to the St. Clair River. The whole river system is absolutely filled with not just walleyes, Atlantics. Last night we had 3 silverfish boated. We had 2 get off, 1 big Atlantic. We've been catching some really nice Atlantics whipping. So actually the Atlantic that Willie caught yesterday caught casting. So he was casting for walleye and caught an Atlantic. We caught 1 whipping, caught 2 whipping. It was a great time. Walleye fishing, we caught 50 plus fish last night, kept everything 17 to 26 inches was our biggest, so and our smallest was 17. The other night we struggled a little bit, but they didn't start hitting until 11:30. Once they started hitting, on fire. Walleye fishing all along St. Clair River, from Algonac right straight down all the way out into Lake Huron right now, all the way to the second buoy is absolutely phenomenal. Whipping, hand lining, fishing from shore, casting twisters from shore is doing well, casting the thump and plastics from shore is doing very well, pulling crawler harnesses in the boat, hand lining, whipping, jigging, it's all good. Jigging off the boardwalk's good. Jigging in your jigging holes that ain't on the boardwalk's good. Shore fishing's just as good. Same with the silverfish, catching a lot of silverfish behind the water filtration plant on minnows. Catching a lot of silverfish down on the boardwalk using red-eye spoons. Catching a lot of silverfish mixed in with their walleyes using Challengers and using the Latham Customs right off the boardwalk down in Pine Grove Park. So, great time to get out fishing. Beautiful weather ahead. It's time to go. Let's head up to Lexington, Port Sanilac, Harbor Beach. I'm going to cover it all at once. Harbors, pike, phenomenal. absolutely phenomenal pike fishing right now. There's some bass going in there, a few perch showing up, still an occasional trout being caught, but not like there was. They're out in that deeper water, 30 to 80 feet. So if you know your spots, go target them. You'll get lake trout, Atlantics, cohos, steelhead. You'll get them. You name it, you'll get them. Might still get a straggler king, highly doubtful. It's very rare. You know, summertime fishing is kind of hard to get those kings, but you can get them. They're just rare. They're more rare than they are in the spring, let's just put it that way. But trolling, you know, 2.2 to 2.7 seems to be the speed they want right now. I'm going to get out there and do some trolling here real soon with the triple threat salmon lures as always. It's a spoon bite. The steelhead, the cohos, everything's been coming off spoons that I've heard. So dipsy diver bites have been better. Downriggers in 70 feet of water, they're running their downriggers down 30 feet, so they're in that middle water column. So that's where you want to target if you're going to go out trolling. But up in the harbors, pike fishing's phenomenal in all three harbors. Smallmouth bass, there's panfish in there. So there's fish you can catch in those harbors, so get up there and fish those harbors. Black River, full of pike, full of bass, full of carp, full of gar pike. I got a video I'm going to throw at the front of this fish report actually, where I just went to a local marina where I keep my boat sometimes and work on some boats in there. And pan fishing's phenomenal right now. Bass fishing, pike fishing, all up along Black River. Any cuts, any trees, any log jams you find, any rock piles are going to hold smallmouth, largemouth, and pike, along with some crappies and some bluegills. So it's a great time to go. Bow fishing's about to pop off. We've seen some gar pike sitting on the top. We've seen some big carp. It's going to be fun. So if that's your thing, if you like to bow fish, that's a good time to get out there and start shooting some fish right now. So up Mill Creek, out by Ford's Dam, steelhead fishing kind of slowed down, but there's still some fish out there. Them fish have kind of come out of the river, as you've seen. I don't know if I showed it yet actually, but Dan Gark was casting off my boat, and Dan Gark from Thumbin' Plastics, he caught a steelhead that was spawned out. She was real skinny and her tail was all beat up. So them fish have headed back out. They're coming off that spawn now. They're heading back out into the river system. Going to start heading out into the lake and in the deeper, cooler waters. You know, trout and salmon species, they just love to have that cooler water. Same with walleyes. If you can find that cooler water, you're gonna find more walleyes. Except for right at nighttime, they're gonna go up along them while they're feeding on the bait fish. And it's a lot of emerald shiners, a lot of small smelt right now, a small male smelt. So great time to get out fishing. I haven't heard much about Caseville area, so them perch it's another one of those years where them perch never really took off real hot and heavy like they do. Next year, expect that to be better. I know bow fishing up there is doing phenomenal right now, and I know they're still getting panfish and all the cuts up there. So if you live up that way, that's a good place to go fish and catch some fish. So that's about all I have for you for the fishing report for the week. Stay tuned. Tomorrow I got a nice video of us catching those fish we caught last night coming up, and there's going to be a lot more fishing videos. I still got to edit some turkey videos, get those turkey videos on here for you guys. If you have not subscribed to this channel yet or like my videos, do so. Lots of giveaways. I got another giveaway coming up. We've been doing bigger and bigger giveaways. It's been great, and I want to thank all you guys again for watching Spars Outdoors. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thanks everybody again for watching.